Marty, you played 16 seasons as a goaltender in the National Hockey League.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you know what it's like to suffer this kind of finger injury. How significant is it for Markstrom that he won't need surgery?
It's very significant because when you have to have surgery on a finger or a hand, that means screws and pins and plates, and it takes time for that to gel and to really solidify with the bone, and you could have infection, and there could be complications. So no surgery means that you just got to let it heal. And more importantly, I have had the same injury. And really, when I think about Markstrom and what he had to do in practice and how it happened, I mean, I was in juniors a long time ago, and I still have pain radiated through my body. You can see my finger here, the scar at the tip of my finger. I was playing rebound at the end of practice. I dropped my stick. I reached over to my right side to make a save. My finger exploded. The blood and the fat under the skin and everything was exposed. It was gross, but I didn't need surgery. And so what I was able to do after a week or 10 days is put the 3 fingers together in the glove, kind of have a mitten, to be able to hold the stick. So depending on the finger, you may be able to do that. So that's why it's week to week right now for Jacob Markstrom, because depending on the finger, if it's not the index, you can pretty much handle everything by taping them together. You can still handle your stick. And it's not the shots on the blocker that are going to bother him. It's really the shots on the stick and the vibration of the stick and going paddle down or the post plays. That is going to take some time to get adjusted. So it becomes a pain threshold situation after a few days, and hopefully they can get that all cleaned up and all stitched up, and he won't have to worry about any complication like a surgery would have brought upon.
Well, life of a goalie people may not have considered. Now let's talk about the goaltenders the Flames have right now. Dustin Wolf, 10-3-0 with a .250 goals against average, a .920 save percentage in the American Hockey League, despite having just 2 NHL starts under his belt. Could he actually be a better option than the backup, Dan Vladar?
Yeah, I think so. And it's time to give Dustin Wolf a chance to prove that he can be a number one with the Flames. If not this year, in the future, you got to test him out. He's had a fantastic AHL career, MVPs and all, but he's only played 1 game this year with the Flames. He gave up 4 goals lost, but Dan Vladar has been okay at 4-2-1. But I look at the next 2 weeks. Let's just say that Markstrom is out a minimum of 2 weeks, and then after that, they can reevaluate. There's 7 games in the next 2 weeks for the Flames, only 1 back-to-back. So that tells me, you know what, Wolf can easily play 4 or 5 games. Get him going. Give him a chance to prepare like he has been in the last few years in the AHL as a number 1 goaltender, to get into a rhythm, and maybe you can find something good. Look, I was given that opportunity with an injury to Dominik Hasek, and I ran with it. Ryan Miller was given that opportunity in Buffalo, too. They tested him out. They said, can he be a number 1 after a couple of great seasons in Rochester? So now it's the time for the Flames to do the same thing with Dustin Wolf. Let him run with it for a couple of weeks. Give him games. If worse comes to worse, he can go back to the AHL. Markstrom comes back and he tags it along with, with Vladar. But right now should be Wolf time in Calgary.
Well, Wolf is just 22 years of age, has already collected a fair bit of hardware, 2-time winner of top goalie honors in both the Western Hockey League and AHL. Martin Biron, thanks for this, Marty.